If you wanna be free, tune in to JusTV.
Welcome back to this week's JusTV. Welcome back, folks. I'm happy you're joining us. Dragisha couldn't make it this week. He said he went to the spa to get a waxing, and they did a horrible job. It looks horrendous, so he couldn't make it in, but he'll be back next week. Next to me is a familiar guest. You may recognize him. Travisfaction's in the house.
Hello.
What's up, dude?
How you doing, people?
Yeah? How you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
Yeah,
I'm doing okay. You know, I'm not going to say amazing, but I'm doing okay.
You're doing okay. You're here. You're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm doing.
You made it. You were showing me a lot of your new goodies. Before Aaron.
I got all kinds of music I've been working on and whatnot. I always got goodies I'm stocking up on.
Yeah.
Nice to have goodies to
cranking out the
to.
beats.
Yeah.
What's something you're kind of working on right now?
Let's see. Well, I've got 4 releases on the way right now.
Oh shit.
That are coming out. And they all got planned for about the same period of time. So within, I think, 2 weeks, I'm gonna have all 4 releases come out.
Okay. So
at
that's
the end
coming
of
up.
November and the beginning of December.
Okay.
So that's cool. With
Okay.
me. I mean, hey, you know, that's a lot of hype all at once.
Yeah. That's like you're giving back to the Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
you know?
I mean, perfect timing too, with Thanksgiving and everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody's hanging out at home, so you got no excuse not to listen to it.
Yeah, the Travisfaction fans are going to be very thankful this year.
That's what I like to do. You know? I like to think of myself as like a Santa Claus providing for my people.
Oh, yeah. We were playing your track, I'm Perfect. It sounded nice. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's a perfect song.
I had a lot of fun making that one.
Like when you make a song, do you feel like you title the songs after something you think of? Like, are you perfect? Is that what you're saying?
I'm getting to that point. I've done that a few times. And I'm going to do that a lot more in the future, but that's not what I always do. You know?
Because you had another song, Mr. Pimp. So is that how you see
Mr.
yourself?
Pimp? Was that me? I was going to say, that's my theme song.
Yeah.
But no, I do different things at different times. You know, I'll be fucking around with these things, or I got an idea I came up with while I was at a show and I'll record it on my phone or something. And, or I find a vocal that I downloaded that sounds cool that I know how to use in some special way. And so I just start different things, and then eventually I come back to it and then I work more on it. And I got a bunch of different like half-built projects that I just come back around to. And eventually one of them is cool enough that it's like I can't help but finish it. And
Okay, so what's kind of your approach? Like when you're making music, do you usually focus on one song till it's done, or you just kind of keep going back and forth between a few ideas?
At a certain point. So I'll work on different things because I feel like it keeps the energy fresh, you know, going, listening to different things and whatnot. If you get too sucked into one thing and it's not going anywhere, well, then the vibes kind of die and you're just, you know, that's not fun for creative inspiration and whatnot. So I'll do different things and whatnot. And then once something gets to a certain point where it's like I can see it being finished and everything in my mind, then I just go full force on it and I get it done with. And get back to doing different things.
Yeah, you take it to the home stretch. That's funny you said that because, well, we have a collab we're working on, everybody, and the last session we focused mainly on one part of the song a little bit too much, and we could have, utilized the time better, jumping back and forth.
Yeah.
But tonight we might, it's good to step back a little bit into, have a nice strategy.
But hey, sometimes when you're having fun, things get a little crazy. So
yeah, sometimes you might spend 5 hours on the drop. Things are crazy, man. It is a crazy drop. It is a crazy drop. We were inspired.
Spent a whole night picking out a clap.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's where Dragisha was instead of the waxing thing. Well, he really did get waxed. That's why he's not here. But I was gonna say,
nice.
He's at like studio, like picking out claps and whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's doing some deep training, deep house, deep cleaning training. He's on it.
Is DJ Hansel involved with this?
I think so.
I just, you said deep. We're going deeper and deeper. So
yeah. But doesn't he take it
to ask
even one deeper?
One deeper? Well, if it's DJ Hansel, then yeah.
I think he does. He does take it one deeper.
Oh, I think we gotta go two if that's the case. I mean, he's been doing one for a while, right?
You can always go one extra number deeper.
One extra deeper.
One extra deeper. There you go.
It's coming.
You know what? He's gonna take that. He's gonna take. I wonder if DJ Hanzo listens to this.
Shit! Yeah, if he sees this, he's probably gonna jump on it before we do. So
yeah. Have you ever done any Dylan Francis remixes?
I did. Let's see. It was a ways back when I was first still trying to figure out how to get my creative flow really going, and so I actually made like two versions of it. I made the remix of his song "Say Less." And
Say
then,
Less. Okay.
which was pretty cool. It was trap. I'm not sure you're gonna find it on my SoundCloud. You might.
I just want to see the music video because I think I knew that video. If you did a video,
it's a cool song. And then I made a VIP that was more like festival trap. The other one was like
that's G-Eazy.
house party trap. I guess you could say. I don't know.
Yeah. Wow. Well, no, he's been around, man. And his upbringing. Well, his launch began with Mad Decent and Diplo. I think. Yeah. So he was on
with a couple people. So Party Favor got his start that way.
Yeah. I mentioned on the last JusTV episode 49 or episode 50, if you're watching, my current favorite producer is Diplo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm just inspired by the power. He's a powerhouse.
He's always been one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Ever since I was like just got into EDM and went to my first EDC.
Yeah.
It wasn't long after that I found out who
In
Diplo
Vegas?
was. No. The first one I went to was in California.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. That's when it was like, it was unknown to me, but that's when it was like still huge. And
Pretty
then
sure it was
Vegas.
at the NOS Event Center. It wasn't even at the Coliseum.
Oh wow. So it wasn't in Rome.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Luke was
amazing.
there, I think.
Yeah, he's always been on top of like the movement. There's always a movement with music, especially with EDM. But this year,
Him
one
and
of the
Laid Back
biggest
Luke had
songs.
that song that year. It was called Hey.
Hey.
If you guys know that song.
Oh wow. Well, Laid Back Luke.
Hey.
Shout out Laid Back Luke.
Old school, big house, dirty Dutch. I don't even know what you call it because none of that stuff really existed yet.
That was a great. If you're mentioning Dirty Dutch, that was an era.
Yeah, that was epic.
You had Afrojack. Oh yeah.
DJ
Chucky, Sidney Sampson. Oh yeah. And Laid Back Luke. Bassist was doing some.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say like this year there is a powerhouse tune. And Diplo was responsible. It's changing the sound of. It's like putting a statement on the sound of house right now, almost bringing it back to an earlier sound. But the song "On My Mind,"
Oh yeah,
it sounds powerful, but also something vintage at the same time. It's so cool.
And you know what? I think that is an old song that they took the vocal from.
Oh no way!
And warped it up or something and turned it into their own vocal, basically.
Wow.
But I believe it's an old disco song, or maybe not disco. I think it's actually like an old R&B hip hop song.
That makes more sense because it's not like 270s. It's more
then
like modern.
They also let's see, side piece. They also did that 1-2 step, which is CR. So they go for those types of artists and whatnot.
See, I thought maybe that was somebody attached to that song. I thought they supplied that, or if it was original vocals. I didn't know. That's interesting.
Yeah, no, it's
because there's a few names
so
on it.
People do recognize those vocals when they hear it out there, but I must be too young or something because it's missing my radar.
But it makes so much sense now that you say that. Like it is something we've heard.
Someone was talking about it. I seen it somewhere.
Damn.
On a YouTube blog or something. So.
Wow, that's cool.
Yes.
And kind of the big push of that idea right now is Do It by Craze. That kind of sparked that whole Do It to It. Yeah. Do it. Would you rather do it or do it to it?
I'd rather do it.
I think I'd rather do it to it. I think I'd rather do it to it.
I mean, can I have it do it to me?
Oh, there you go. There you go. You're flipping the script.
It's got to come from both sides, sometimes.
Would you rather
put an effort in there?
Would you rather dilly dazzy or lolly gag?
Lollygaggy. Well,
I think I'm saying that right. I don't even know. Looks like I'm lollygallon.
If that's my only choice, is I'm just gonna go all in and close my eyes and do like I always do and just see what happens.
See what happens. That's a life lesson, folks. If you're listening, take some advice from Travisfaction. Just close your eyes and just
Experimental measures bring experimental results.
yeah, and you're all about experimenting.
Exactly. Yes.
Speaking of that, what are you shaking up? Is that
Yeah. Okay. This is my smoothie here. Basically, it's got what's called kava in it. So, and I drink kava because I think I mentioned this on the last time I was featured on this podcast. Is I'm not allowed to drink alcohol. A little bit here and there, but I'm not allowed to drink too much because I went through a car accident and had seizures there for a while after the car accident. And so alcohol it messes me up, kind of triggers that, which is very saddening. I wish I could drink. I wish I could party with John Summit and, chug his bottles on stage and whatnot. But kava is really cool because it makes you feel good. It's an herb. You get the powder and it makes you feel good. And takes the edge off a little bit. So you're not just, you're completely yourself when you want to party. It's nice to have something to be able to party with everybody else. Some people smoke marijuana. Other people take mushrooms or do whatever they do. People got their things. Some people drink lean, So, this is what I do. It's what I'm able to do. And it's pretty cool. It's good stuff,
Wow, man.
Makes you feel good.
Well, that's very crazy, that experience you probably went through dealing with all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you love life and, it's not worth it to do something that it's not best for you. So you found a great alternative, like from what you're telling me.
Exactly. And I think life kind of gets to that point for people a lot of the time at certain points in their lives. And that's when you realize you got to just like change some things,
Yeah. It's like an ultimatum and it's like,
something's just not working
now or
out
never.
anymore.
Yeah.
So, and as long as you keep listening to your life and going wherever, the universe is telling you need to go, do what you need to do. If you need to move out of your living situation or get a different job or whatever you're thinking about, you got to keep it moving. You don't want to feel stuck.
Yeah. Don't be stuck. If you got to move out, move out.
Move out, boys.
Get the hell out. Rent's due and you don't want to pay that shit. It's too high.
God.
Inflation's crazy.
Oh boy.
It's crazy out there.
Oh God, the world is so tough right now. I don't know how you could do it if you don't have roommates.
I
swear.
I don't know, but it's so tough. I'm about to kick my cat out.
Yeah.
Can't afford the cat food.
Well, the strippers make a lot of money here in town.
They make a lot. They make a lot.
You're a pretty attractive guy. I mean,
I'm working on it. I'm banned from all of the strip clubs here. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah. DJ Chippendale.
There you go. There's something in case Juscuz this doesn't work out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Hopefully the producing thing works out because I'm happy. I'm doing it. I've been doing it for a minute now. It's been a passion of mine since I started growing up, but seems like you as well. Like you got into producing.
I've been wanting to be able to get real good at it. I feel like you've been a solid producer ever since I met you, like 8 years ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You were making trance music and stuff, which is really cool. I don't know. I can't remember exactly how well it was mastered or whatever, but I just remember that you had like full tracks and they were cool to listen to.
Nice, man. Nice.
And I always thought that was really cool. And I couldn't figure that out for the longest time. I had kind of like a ADD going on, but I got it now a little better.
You've always had a proper sound. Like you've had a full... everything that it takes to put in a song, like you've had it there, and it's a story and it's a powerful dance floor tune, and you've always, you've had that for a long time.
I think some of my college audio training helped out with that a bit. The teachers were really cool and they were really into music themselves and just taught me a lot of stuff.
Were they teaching on a specific program or a course or something?
Oh gosh, yeah, we were using like real studio equipment. We were on Pro Tools.
Okay, Pro Tools.
And Pro Tools is like...
it's for the pros.
Exactly, It's kind of hard to make dance music on Pro Tools.
Yeah, it's more of a hip hop thing from what I recognize.
Or for rock bands.
Benny Benassi uses Pro Tools though.
I mean, you can do it. as long as you already got making EDM all figured out and stuff. But if you're just starting, it's going to be kind of hard to figure out. It's Pro Tools is really good for taking a whole live band and a drum kit and having all the different parts mic'd up and feeding into all the mixer and all the different channels, recording everything really crisp and like it's all like automatically sorted out and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah, I've been watching a few of the producers. This one guy who does like he's known for a bunch of hit records, but I guess Kanye West stuff as well. But he was using Pro Tools and just the way he was bussing stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like specifically the drums. He routed it a certain way and busted out a certain way, and it really made it pop. And as they like to say, that's that extra 10% they push the song in. There's no way to do that other than hardware or the right knowledge behind it. So he's had the hands of hardware. Now he can know like which software is best, but there's that.
I think most of those guys sat there and they were taught, and they sat there and they studied, for day after day for a while.
I wanted to bring up, I was seeing if you know a few of these engineers or producers, mainly just one. Are you familiar with Pensado?
Pensado, no.
Pensado.
Oh, Pensado.
Yeah,
Pensado,
Dave Pensado.
Dave Pensado.
Yeah, have you read his name?
What does he work on?
Well, he's mainly known. If you produce music, you might have seen his name, but he has plugins and a lot of presets named after the presets. Pensado, Kick, Signature, Pensado, whatever. He's responsible for a lot of Waves stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know Waves.
Yeah, I know Waves.
Huge suite, huge suite. So a lot of the Wave stuff, he'll have presets inside of that. So he's part of the engineer. I might be mistaken with that, but I'm like 99.9% sure he was part of Waves. But he's been around for decades and decades, and he's attached to the biggest stuff. But he's a mastermind with mixing and the whole like world behind it, and like your favorite producers look up to those people that look up to Dave, probably, because I'm just getting more into the web, and there's the biggest names in music, the people who make those songs, the producers and engineers, and they're literally in the studio with Dave Pensado, zipping up, letting this like the master talk, because everyone's always learning. No one stops learning. So
wow, that's amazing.
But yeah, well, let me pull up a picture just because
it's crazy to think how high the knowledge gets. It's just more and more intense. When I was in college, we were working at this studio in Las Vegas here called Odds On.
Okay.
And that's kind of like what the guys who worked there were sort of like. They had Carlos Santana in there. They had like Lil Wayne in there one day.
Shout
and out. Whatnot. We couldn't go interrupt and say hi. But they were in there working away, and they use Waves and Pro Tools and all that. They got all this outboard gear. Pretty cool stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot to learn about. But I was too poor to finish the schooling. So they wouldn't continue funding me. So hopefully one day.
How long were you there?
To go back and finish my degree. I only need to do probably a year to finish getting my degree.
What was like the time frame? Like you had to be there 2 years?
I was
3 years.
I went for the 4-year degree.
Oh, 4 year? Okay.
So,
oh wow. Oh, master's.
Or what is it? Bachelor? Wait. No, don't quote me on that. I don't know what there are anymore. It's been so long since I thought about college.
I think bachelor's is 4, associates is 2. I have no idea.
Yeah, associates is 2, bachelor's, master's is like 8 or something. I don't know.
6, I think.
This is sad.
We've definitely put up a master's degree in music, like exactly. As far as at this point, I might as well have gone to college and looked into this shit.
I still do online schooling with EDM production, and I watch videos like every other day. So
me too. So yeah, if you guys know any good videos to send for production, put in the comments. Real quick though, like Dave Pensado, he is fucking the mastermind behind all the hit songs we know.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I'll just name you some of the songs and some of the stuff.
I see Elton John.
Christina Aguilera, Elton John, Black Eyed Peas, Aerosmith, Coolio, rest in peace, Pink, Ice Cube, Boyz II Men, Solange, Beyonce's sister, apparently. I don't know. Destiny's Child, so it runs in the family. Neo, he's from Vegas. Man, let me just keep scrolling because it's even more. Pink, The Dream, Tony Braxton. So yeah, he's doing not only big songs, but probably the top of the chart songs. And so he's on the final export of the song. He's responsible for what gets pushed to the world.
Yeah.
And I'm always fascinated by that. Somebody else I'm really into right now is Luca Predolosi, who's responsible for Diplo's sound. And, well, he's a Grammy award winning for many songs, but some of the stuff lately that I've been into was what he's been doing.
Yeah. And not his sound, but like the mastering and the studio mastering and mixing is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
So,
but a certain way he pushes the song out and just make sure it's a dance floor smash.
Yeah.
He has it by the balls.
yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
Yep. And I've been learning there's a lot of the producers that are big producers do that. They don't master their own music. They just they create the music. They do all the synths and the beats and all the sounds and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But then they just send it out to the mixing and mastering engineer and have them take care of that, which is totally cool. It's actually, I mean, I don't see a problem with that. I mean, if you do figure out mixing and mastering yourself, it's probably going to take you an extra how long to do all the studying and learning. But then you don't have to rely on anybody, and you could create a track and you could play it that night at the club that you created on the airplane because you were able to create a quick little mix and master.
On the toilet.
You know?
Yeah.
And those other producers can't really do that.
Yeah.
So.
But even that, there's like that mix still export. But I don't know, just from what I'm watching and from my experience, there's that. And then it's just, they want to make sure it's good enough.
Yeah.
And then when they release it, they'll really like put the ears on it or something.
Because they figure these are things that are going to be like on MTV and featured on this and like on compilation CDs of the 90s and blah, blah, blah. And this is going to go down in history and be listened to by people like 100 years from now type of music. So they got to have it be like you're going to see an IMAX movie theater like experience.
And what a test that is to be able to make it, to play it on the dance floor, the live setting of where it's played, and to before the song's out, like what to know how to tweak it and like shit, dude. Like, so that is the blessing of playing more shows. So I don't know if you have any upcoming shows or spots you're playing on.
Sadly, I have no upcoming shows. But
right now you're focused on production and getting some stuff out there.
But honestly, I've been DJing quite a bit, and I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could start getting shows and getting paid, then let's do this. You guys, you hit me up.
Well,
DJ Travisfaction at gmail.com.
Yeah, and you have the Satisfied Volume 5. That's already out. Satisfied Radio.
I got Satisfied Radio Volume 5. I got two different series of mixes that I do right now. The Satisfied Radio, which is like, it's less like a radio show and it's more actually like a classic mix series. And then I got the Satisfied Sessions, which is more of the radio show. I just named it the other way because I like to do things backwards.
Okay.
But Satisfied Sessions is less planned out and it's more like just on the fly. I just go with all the new music I got and just hopefully it turns out really good. What I would hope to be able to do anytime on the fly at any show, do a perfect performance with all this new stuff,
Nice. Is there anywhere somebody can send you promos or demos that you might be interested? Like if you dig the song, maybe you can drop it or something?
Yeah, hell yeah. Same place, the email that I just mentioned. It's on my SoundCloud if you go to my SoundCloud, but it's djtravisfaction at gmail.com.
Yeah, it's on your SoundCloud in the bio. Yeah. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah. You're on it, man. You're doing frequent mixes and always cranking out tunes. Like you said, you have 4 songs coming out by Thanksgiving. People are going to be very thankful for that. I was attached to this song. I'm in a new project that's kind of like dark pop. Would you mind if I played a little snippet of it?
Go ahead, man.
So it's a song I produced.
You've got a bunch of stuff you've been working on yourself. I feel like you make more music than me.
I'm doing it. So I'm
getting zoo vibes right now. ZHU. Oh, for sure. Out in the desert. Fire, candlelit, guitar. this. Is that your friend?
Yeah,
I know who it is. I met him, right?
I think so.
In the studio.
Yeah.
I believe so.
She's been living a broken dream.
I think it's really good. I think that in the right playlists on Spotify, lots of young people would be totally addicted to this. I think lots of people would like it, but I could just see a lot of, like young people who are into music just like getting totally addicted to this. Like high school kids do. They get their shit that they're like obsessed with, and they just like listen to it over and over.
Yeah. Maybe like a little darker crowd.
I don't know. Times have changed a little bit. That's when I was in school.
Nice, man. Thank you. Because the goal is, getting it to the right ears. So yeah, hopefully it can be on the right.
Gotta figure out how to get it into the right playlist and other things, features. Maybe if you.
It's a lot different than any other tune. I'm attached to, so I'm proud of it.
Nice. Well, I think you should definitely include it, like mixed in with your other projects. Like, I like use that as like an intro to a Juscuz mix or something.
Oh, there you go.
Like,
okay. Oh, I should have done it the Halloween one. Shit.
Yeah.
Because I think it was out by then. Well, it came out at that time.
Yeah.
This song just came out. It's called Angel in Black by Blood Drive. Blood Drive is a brand new group from Las Vegas, and this is the very first song. It's called Angel in Black. Nice, man. Yeah, that would be cool to incorporate in some mixes.
Hell yeah. You might as well. And I feel like these days people do really good doing that, I feel like people back in the day used to separate their projects pretty hardcore. Like you didn't even know this person was doing this stuff too. Half the time you had no clue.
Yeah.
But these days I feel like you see a lot of people who are like, okay, my real name is this, and I have this project. I'm also DJ this, and I do this for these guys.
Yeah.
And I feel like they get a lot more support for it because people know that they're a source of good stuff. So they go to that person and look at all their projects and stuff. And
yeah, I think as long as it boils down to they can still place like who the person is kind of doing it. When it gets too lost, too much going on.
Like if you just know Diplo, like you said,
Perfect
you've
example.
been into him, is a part of something, most people are going to want to check it out.
Yeah.
But just because they love Diplo.
And he's had like powerful things in Major Lazer, Diplo, freaking Jack U.
You need to come back with Tech House.
And as a producer in hip hop music, huge stuff.
Tech U.
Tech U. There you go. Tech U. Ooh.
Oh.
Tech U. Dude, that's a great name. Tech U. Shit. See, like my brain doesn't allow to think of stuff. That's a great name. Tech U.
Yeah. My brain does. Well, we got it now. Full force. Let's do it.
Yeah, there's like a little blockage sometimes. That's a good name, like Tech U, because it's like, best of both worlds, like techno and fuck you.
Yeah, right. And they do need to blend everything together and whatnot. I feel like that's actually one piece of advice I was given by my teachers in college, is they said that at any given time, the most successful artists in any corner of the music industry, what they do is they take what's hot at that moment in their industry and they incorporate that with the other things that everybody already knows and with their own little spin as well. So you're taking what's going on and what's already happened and you're making something new out of it.
Oh yeah, dude, that makes so much sense. It's a brilliant plan if you think about it.
It takes a little more, I think, imaginative effort to put something together that complex, but
yeah, and that's kind of like the next venture. Like
it's kind of what Diplo does, I feel like.
Yeah,
exactly. Like what's that song, Old Town Road?
That's exactly what I'm thinking about. He's not on that song, is he?
Yeah, he is.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He made that? No, I thought it was a SoundCloud beat.
Yeah, but
like an internet beat that Lil Nas X took, and then
the finished version. I'm not sure exactly what Diplo
was
did.
it you telling me? I think it might have been you. That's what I'm saying. But somebody told me that the song came out and kind of flopped. And something happened, like maybe they pushed it a certain way, and then it got kind of bigger, and then Billy Ray Cyrus got on that.
Yep.
Was that you telling me?
Yeah.
Okay.
At first, it was just what's his name, that kid.
So Diplo's part of that beat?
I'm going to double
Or maybe
check
in the
now
studio?
because we're on the show, and if I'm wrong on the show, yeah, it says song by Billy Ray Cyrus, Diplo, and Lil Nas X.
No way.
Yep.
Okay.
So first it was just Lil Nas X, and he just bought the beat off a website and was doing
Dude,
shit.
Diplo's my favorite producer now. I'm telling you.
And what did he do? He made a whole bunch of memes and TikTok videos with the song. Yeah, so Diplo's part of that. Once the TikTok videos took off, other kids dig the song on TikTok. Just what
so
he
blew up
made.
on TikTok. Okay.
Yep, just what Lil Nas made in his bedroom. It was like not even the full song that it is now. And all these TikTok videos were made out of it. And after that happened, that's when he got connected with Diplo and Billy Ray somehow. I don't know the full story.
Okay, so hold on. Is Diplo, it's saying, like, I got to look into it more, but I'm just reading he recreated it maybe?
It's saying remix on there?
No. He's part of it's his version. So I'm just assuming like the original Lil Nas X had a beat, and then maybe he redid the beat and made it like, a better.
Yeah, he had a beginning. He had
or did they use
version.
the same?
He had an
MP3?
original version, and they both used the same beat and everything. I think Diplo.
But when you say the same beat, like same file, or he just made it sound the same? Like, you know what I mean? Like they
some of the same samples in the song.
Okay.
He probably added more high definition drums and mixing and processing and all that.
That's crazy.
I would think so.
Because that is the most profited song,
Yeah.
like modern song.
And the sample, Lil Nas X just got off like one of those like Beat Stars websites
Yeah.
where kids sell random little beat sounds they put together.
That's what I heard.
Bought it for like $3.
What sample? You mean the beat?
$20, I don't know. Oh, it was from a song. I think it was by the band Tool. Like there's some producer who took like a little like Tool record or something, and he took a part of the guitar part and chopped it out, and then he went into Ableton or something and he fucked with it and he turned it into a beat from that guitar riff, and created a beat. Which at that point, once you've taken a sound, someone else's sample, and you've chopped it up and you've done so much to it, it's considered your own thing.
How do they know that? Is it on video?
Yeah,
Him
it's
taking
all
the Tool thing?
Yeah, you could listen to it all and whatnot.
Wow. I mean, I'll do it
Search
on my own
Old Town
time.
Road Tool or something like that, and you'll see. And they'll show you the original song that the riff is from.
Because like nothing pops up in my brain like there's something used. I like maybe I got to hear the song again. I just thought it was like a regular hip hop beat.
Trent
Hooky
Reznor,
old-
Silence on Undeniably Hooky Old Town Road.
Tool.
So if you click the Trent Reznor one there, yeah, that'll tell you which song.
So maybe
and
it's
stuff.
9 Inch like.
Oh, 9 Inch Nails.
Oh,
I'm
9 Inch
sorry,
Nails?
I said
Okay.
Tool. Wow.
Yeah. So that Old Town Road. I mean, that sounded exactly like 9 Inch Nails. Like more than this Ricky Martin couple. You can say "Livin' La Vida Loca" within 2 seconds.
Yeah.
That was like 30 seconds of music.
Yeah.
So
the whole intro there, I could just hear Billy Ray coming in.
yeah,
On that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even need to look into it. Hopefully he's got a good lawyer.
It's been a while since I heard that Old Town Road song though.
I know. It's funny how things just die.
I'd be down to kind of jam to it right now. I used to play it in the car with my niece or nephew or someone.
Your niece?
They were real young and they'd want to sing along with it real loud with all the lyrics.
That
My-
one?
my
So it was like a couple
nephew.
of years ago?
My nephew,
Yeah.
that's who it was. Yeah. He likes all the popular music on the radio.
Yeah. I was watching this documentary on a music producer, and this is like an early producer, like one of the early ones. So this guy is responsible for radio music for the younger generation. Like
Yeah.
at this time when he came up, which was like the 50s. Well, no,
Murder
actually,
Beats.
no, not that fresh.
Oh, dang.
Not that fresh. This is like ancient compared to that.
Yeah,
This is early 60s. So
Woo.
So at that time, like music was generated, like was pushed to a certain audience, but this guy led it to a younger generation, and he tried to capture younger people to get into it.
Yeah, I
so he's
listen to a
responsible
lot of
for, like,
60s
pop
music
stuff.
at work.
So then you may,
I guess-
I could see you listening to that. at your
We get
job.
50s,
Yeah.
60s, 70s,
could
all
see
the
that.
classic stuff.
So this guy is, he's made all of that. His name is Phil Spector.
Oh yeah, I've heard that name.
You've heard of that name?
Oh yeah.
I'm learning about it, but the music I've known, it's the biggest music I've ever heard. Like,
Yeah.
Like for that time, it was bigger than life. Now there's millions of songs, but
Yeah.
but still, like it's huge, and everyone's heard these songs.
Is it like oldies or like
Yeah, a lot of
pop and
oldies,
rock,
but he brought,
disco.
he formed, he was a producer, but he had a visionary, oh fuck, I just read he died. I'm watching the documentary. I don't know if he's alive or dead. I just read it.
Yeah.
So, so anyways,
Kind of like the Beatles, just like
He
a
worked
very
with the
creative
Beatles.
mind.
dude, not many producers, we're producers, not many producers got to work with the bigger names, but there's once in a while you can. But yeah, he's responsible for, whoa. This is damn.
Looks a little bit like Beetlejuice there.
Looks like alfalfa sprouts, dried out. But
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta let it go. You know, it ain't about how you look.
Court
it's
is
about what you're
stressful.
doing.
Yeah, he's wanted for murder.
Oh shit, Phil Spector. What
Yeah.
for?
I'm still watching the documentary.
Like I said, murder and beats. Just kidding.
Well, he's definitely wanted for that.
Oh,
But that's why there's a documentary on it.
That
There's
just
something
amazes me. That really amazes me. Like I feel like if someone does that, if they're this successful at being creative and making all this money and
Got nothing to do, just kill
and
people.
the entertainment, any entertainment, yeah, and they do something like that, I feel like they had to be very successful from a very young age.
else. Super young.
Yeah, and they were always around like wealth and luxury, because if you see the struggle for half your life and you're part of the struggle and then you come into success, like you don't want to do anything to risk that, to lose it, you know?
Yeah.
You're not going to go killing people. What the hell? You got everything in the world. You know, you were almost dead yourself already, you know?
yeah. It's like you
But
come
then
from
again,
that.
I don't know. Sometimes you see things that just blow your mind.
I haven't finished watching it, so guilty, innocent until proven guilty. But
Yeah, true.
his music's
I didn't see it.
that's another conversation too. Like if somebody does something, but before they do that act, what they did before that, like a lot of the
before it came
argument is
into
like
light.
like Michael Jackson. Like his music's amazing. It's still in all the stores. It's still in the radio.
Yeah, you hear it
It's
all the
fucking
time.
amazing. His music is amazing.
Yeah.
So, but that was he made it before any speculations or any controversial stuff happened. So,
Yeah.
I think that if it's there is a time frame to be thought about during everything. But this guy he's responsible for so many big songs, man. Like 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Probably a lot more. It's someone I'd still need to look into, but just from watching a documentary, they showed the music he was a part of and the songs he produced. Like he literally brought the singers together, the band together, and made the song. So he's responsible for pretty much the backbone
Yeah.
and the knowledge and the marketing and the label. It came out on his label. Wow. So yeah, just a genius of the
He
craft.
looks like he's hiding a big brain in that afro.
Maybe I'll pull this picture up. But
Gotta show him.
this is my god, that's him there. But younger, this is him younger. Dude, he was in his early 20s, like fucking young as fuck, doing the
yeah.
biggest hits in the world.
Woo.
He was 21. Wow. He already had a national radio broadcasted tune that made him so much money at 21. He wasn't at that point, he wasn't old enough to receive the money himself, so it was going through his parents, his mom. And so he had to go to a lawyer to fight to receive the money himself, because he didn't have any money yet. He was fucking a millionaire pretty much at the 60s.
That is crazy. Wow.
That's me after I mix down a song.
That takes some confidence at a young age.
Yeah, it does.
To
So
what you're
he's a little wacky in some of them early. At this time, it was still black and white, the interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
He knew that confidence that he got. Like he was this shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, that just like leads up to it. I mean, to me, it's totally understandable. I just have respect for it. So I'm just excited to watch it.
That is super cool, man. I mean, yeah, that is definitely respectful how some people can be that, like, I don't know. Some people spend their whole life trying to figure out how to sit down and be creative, you know, and have a hard time still, even after figuring it out a bit, still having a hard time, you know?
Mm.
And then to see somebody who's just like next level, like, whoa, like it's like nothing. That's like they wake up and
It just,
Van Gogh like it's breakfast.
I mean, maybe you can relate, but you've been doing it for quite some time, and you already have, even from an early stage, I feel like you've had that ear and that, not like that, just like what you put out, like you already have like all that. And like hearing stuff like this, especially when there's younger age involved, it just makes me trust myself more. Like I want to just trust my ideas with the studio. When I'm working with people, I want to,
And that's important.
you know, because we know what we're doing with music.
There's
you know?
actually a piece of advice someone gave me a long time ago, back when, you know, I was really hard into music. I love music. I always have. I've been in bands since I was in like first grade. I was a DJ, but I wasn't producing very much at all at this time. And someone told me that basically you are essentially
Oh shit, dude! It's not recording again. Fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well we got the audio.
Damn.
We got the audio.
They said that you are essentially what you listen to. As artists and as musicians, we are everything we listen to. So, and that kind of stuck with me, you know, like, you know, just listen to what you like and be who you are, you know, and eventually it will come to you, you know. I feel like there's a lot of little things sometimes you just got to figure out on the path to being able to be creative and whatnot. You know, it takes time. But if you just keep trusting yourself and enjoying and having fun with yourself and what music that you're really into, and staying focused on that, it'll happen eventually.
Yeah,
I feel like,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But you really are. I feel like you really are what you listen to, you know? So if you waste your time listening to a bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with what you're trying to do, your mind's going to be all over the place and you're not going to be focused enough. You know, if you're trying to figure out how to make dubstep, you shouldn't spend the whole day listening to rap music because then you might as well go make some rap music.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And it's, you know, I definitely had years where I don't listen to other music as much as I should. I just listen to the stuff I'm making.
Yep.
And I feel like that's maybe not, you know, I don't recommend that. I think you should, you know, enjoy music as a general.
Like I said earlier in the show too, I like to keep jumping from thing to thing and keep the energy fresh and keep it going.
Yeah.
Because even Nitty Gritty, I think I saw him talking about this once. He said, if you sit there and you make the same thing and you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over, it starts to feel like dusty, you know, like it's not fresh. Like you need a taste of something different.
Yeah.
You know, like you've been drinking just water, like give me something else, some milk, you know?
Yeah.
So it's important to keep a fresh array of things going, but then stay focused.
Oh yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah, you got to stay focused. I'm excited to work on the tune after this. Yeah, folks, we have a collab coming up, Juscuz, Travisfaction.
Yes,
We're inspired by a lot of the just the generation of house music coming out right now. So yeah, expect something
a lot of the big labels
pretty
like
soon.
Bass House, Night Bass, Confession. Your
Oh, yeah.
camera is messed up.
Oh my God, fuck, dude. Folks, we're back. Just in case I have to crop this stuff in and out. Folks, we're back.
Yeah.
Some technical difficulties
Yep.
on the producers, and the producer couldn't make it either. So we're trying to do what we can. Apparently, he got waxed as well.
Very nice. You gotta keep things clean.
No, I supplied. I took them. I treated them. You know, we were making some money at JusTV headquarters, and I treated the producer and Dragisha. I gave them, you know, a treatment to the spa. So they're not here tonight.
Every once in a while, you gotta get a pedicure.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
stressful over here, man. They can't handle me being the boss. Do you have any Any stuff you're working on or anything you would like to show us? Maybe?
Well, yeah. I'd love to show you guys for a second some of my new releases I got coming out.
Yeah.
The majority of them are in my new Satisfied Radio 5 mix. 3 of my 4 releases coming out.
Okay.
They are, let's see, the releases are, one of them is called It's a Bop. It's
in the mix.
Yep.
Okay.
It's called It's a Bop. And then I got one called Rave Ting. Well,
That's in the mix too? Do you want to pull it up?
yeah, it is. They're all in the Satisfied
Okay,
Radio
okay.
5 mix.
Nice.
So,
oh shit. Okay, just keep
Rave Ting
talking.
is bass house. It's a Bop is like tech house. And then I've got Creepin' coming out, which is also tech house. And Love the Way, which is like a disco kind of tech house. Let's see. Let's get this going here. In this mix, I did put It's a Bop, and I also put Rave Ting in here.
Kick sounds really good.
But
Which song is this?
let me see. Oh, this is Chromatic. This one before it is my song. I'm Perfect. Or I mean, Totally Automatic. Anyways, let's see. I'm gonna go to Isabel.
Is that you?
Yes. This one I still haven't gotten a release on yet. Alright, coming in is Isabop.
Is this it coming in?
Yeah.
It's a bounce. It's a bop.
Oh yeah.
It's a slap. It's a knock.
Kind of mashed up the tech house and the bass house vibes on this one.
It's a slap. It's a knock. It's a bop.
And I like both those genres, you know, so if you can get away from that a little bit, that's just like even better to me.
It's a bounce. It's a bop. It's a slap.
I feel like it's got like a big Dylan Francis kind of vibe going on there.
It's a slap.
Since they come in.
Like this, son.
Oh yeah, and then I go into Dylan Francis after that. Alright, and then I'm gonna show you guys out of the mix the other tracks because it's kind of hard to find them in the mix. This one is Love the Way. This one comes out on December 9th.
So this song is one of the upcoming tracks you have coming out?
Yes. This is coming out on December 9th.
Oh, yeah.
Deep Argentina.
Okay.
Argentinian deep house and tech house label.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not bringing in the sub bass here yet, just like kind of one thing at a time. I wanted to go for a loving type of chill vibe, you know.
Nice piano.
Made all the piano and stuff. All the different instruments. Yeah. Kind of funky, disco-y. Probably mix this with On My Mind.
Nice. Little acid sounds.
Yep. I think I had Fisher in my mind when I made that one.
Nice, man. Congrats on the release. December 9th.
Yeah, and then I'll just clip in the last ones too. Let's see which creeping is.
Shoot, dude, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to. Like, it's too many footages. I don't know what the fuck's going
That's
on.
horrible.
I know, man.
That's
Fuck,
cool.
dude. Every 1 minute, I have to stop it. Sorry, dude. I can't keep playing the songs. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let's end it like right now. Let me do a little outro, and then it just too much footage. Like I gotta chop up now.
I totally understand.
After a minute, it just like shuts off. Then it's too many videos. Like no, I'm like
Think
dude.
so?
So I have to look. Yeah, no. After a minute,
Yeah.
it stops. Oh wow. Shit. That was just now? Oh shit.
That's amazing.
Heard someone creeping.
Hell yeah. Folks, this is Travisfaction's new song. Comes out on December 2nd. It's called Creepin'.
Yes.
Make sure you check it out when it comes out. Thank you so much for joining us this week, man. It's always a
You're
pleasure
very
to have you here.
welcome, man.
Thank you.
Love coming on the show.
Yeah.
Good time, you know.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we're about to get cranking some new music right now. So
Oh boy.
we're going to get on it. But yeah, folks.
Turn down for what?
Thank you for listening, and please check us out on the YouTubes. It means a lot. So, yeah, check us out. Travis Faction's in the house. Make sure you follow him everywhere. SoundCloud.com/TravisFaction, Instagram.com/TravisFaction,
Yeah, pretty much Travisfaction on everything.
Travis Faction everywhere.
Spotify.
JusTV, Juscuz in the house. Yeah, have a great night, everybody. See you next week.
We love you guys.